So it's day 5. We're gonna go do a ride and drive for Warrior Boats out at Indian Creek. I'll show you what that's like. Maybe we'll do a boat tour, show you how I have my boat set up with all my stuff. And then we're gonna go fishing at noon. So here we go. It's not about fishing all the time. You gotta make good with your sponsors. Warrior has a ride and drive pretty much at every tournament. So we're getting the boat and the truck cleaned up. Want it to look good for everybody. God, this guy's cutting the grass over here. He's trying to shoot a little video and he's got to come over here. Of course. All right, he stopped for a second. This is unreal. Sorry about the noise, but can't do it. All right, guys, let's get this done before another lawnmower comes out. But basically, how I do it, we pretty much have a ride and drive at every tournament we go to. And try to get people out for Warrior Boats, and I make sure that my truck is clean, my boat's clean, the inside's spotless. You have potential, Warrior Boat buyers that are going to be in your boat. And so it's kind of, if anybody knows me, that's kind of how I am anyways. I keep my boat pretty spotless all the time. It's been very tough out here in South Dakota, just because of all the dirt roads. Kind of drives me crazy. But so at least they have car washes all over the place, and now I understand why. But kind of some of the things that I do, I make sure everything's organized in my boat, because people are going to be looking in all your compartments. Make sure all your compartments are clean. Be presentable. One thing I learned quite a few years ago now from Pat and I was pre-fishing with him. I was fishing as a co-angler. I was pre-fishing with Pat in a tournament, and he received a call from an outdoor writer that wanted to do an interview about the tournament that he was fishing in. So we went to the dock. He made sure his boat was all clean, everything. So, I try to keep that up. It was a nice lesson that I learned back in the day. One other thing, always be on time to these events. Otherwise, Kent gets mad. But that goes for anything. When you're out here trying to promote and you have a sponsor that wants you to do something at an event, make sure you're on time. It's just like a regular job. You're representing them. So basically we're going to take people out, show them the boat. It's kind of like, when you're buying a car, it's kind of the same deal. Let them drive the thing. Show them how you have everything set up. We bring them back, and then we pretty much have answer all their questions. And then we get everybody together. Warrior does, and we have a brats, we have pizza, pop, all that kind of stuff. All the National Pro Staff guys that are at this tournament will be at the ride and drive, which is kind of a nice deal because we kind of have all different kinds of boats. There is word that there's one of the Dakota girls, I don't know if they represent North Dakota and South Dakota or just South Dakota, is going to be showing up at our event, and she wants to go fishing. But it was decided that the most senior National Pro Staff guy gets to take her out fishing. So that's unfortunate. It wasn't the guy with the bigger boat and the bigger motor, but he is kind of a big deal. I'm probably going to pay for that. Well, let's get over to Indian Creek and get the boat in the water. And get the drone up and show you some cool footage.
And we'll fly.
just finished up the Warrior Ride and Drive. We're back out fishing. Took out some people for rides, had a good time. We had some pizza, some pop. You know, you got to put your time in for your sponsors when you're doing this tour also, or any circuit. If you know, if you're working on industry sponsors, a lot of times when you're at tournaments is the best time to promote. So we back out fishing here. We just went out right from the launch. We're heading north. So yesterday we were up in the north. The day before we were up in the north. The second day of pre-fish we were south. So we're doing the middle section now. We're right in town here in Mobridge. So hopefully we figure something out. We have one full day and one half day left to pre-fish, and then the tournament starts on Wednesday. When we get off the access here, I will go through my boat and I'll show you how I have it all set up for tournament fishing. Getting our sea legs on. Just like we got a skier. That's a good sign. Walleye, chartreuse pearl. Imagine that. That's just crazy.
Wind. Watch your. Whoa! Get you.
Nice fish. Nice little fish. Hawaii's got a lot of life, a lot of great things to look forward to. There's a lot of these fish right here. Rick Olson's lucky to be guiding out on this body of water. And we got another one. And check out that lure. If you guys can see this is the new flicker minnow. It's a number 9. It's a new color that's coming out. It's beautiful. We just made one last move before we go in here, and we're gonna troll right to the access, and we got hooked up. I think it's on the number 9 flicker minnow. Pretty sure it is. And it is a walleye.
Oh, he's just jumping.
Walleye jumping like a bass. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of my boat here. I'm gonna do it on the water just because it's so hot on shore right now. It's like 90 degrees out here, but at least there's a breeze out here. But up on the front, I have a Motor Guide XI5. Thing's been treating me awesome. I love that thing. Lowrance HDS 12 on the front also. It's a Gen 3. This is my Cisco bow mount holder support. It stabilizes it when I'm going across the rough water and everything. Pinpoint from Lowrance. Storage here. Extra ropes. I got rain suit. It's kind of my dry storage. I have boat cushions and all kinds of stuff in there. Extra rope, all that kind of stuff. My pre-fish net. You always have to have a pre-fish net. You don't want people seeing what you're catching. And over here on the other side, more storage, live bait stuff, more rope, more life jackets, 150 feet of rope there. There's an anchor, fire extinguisher, first aid kit, everything that you know you might need. And we're gonna move back. Cisco rod holders, 2 of them in the front, back. Then I have a coffin style rod locker, and out in Oahe we have tons of rods with us. I think I have 32 rods with us. Bottom bouncing rods, spinning rods, casting rods, jigging rods, you name it, it's in here. They're all sleeved and socked. And we go over here, big huge glove box. Keep snacks in here, potato chips, dry storage, stuff that I can grab this out if I need it. Terminal tackle, it's quick and easy to get at if I need it. Sunglasses, you know, all that kind of stuff. Phone, extra hats in case they blow off. GoPro batteries. Spinner baits, 2-ounce spinner baits. I'm out in Oahe, so you can kind of guess out why I have those. Yes, walleye guys do use spinner baits. Down here under the console, this is how I keep my tackle. I can fit 12 3700 Plano boxes on each side. It's kind of cool. You know, and all my flicker shads, number 7s, all the new colors for the flicker minnows, all kinds of stuff. More flicker minnows, more flicker shads. I go on and on. And then it's identical on the other side also. My GoPro stuff here. Here's my setup for shooting all these videos. GoPro, Sennheiser, wireless mic. And then I have 2 HDS 12s on the console here. I use one for mapping, one for graphing. 2D down scans, what I use the most. I do use a lot of side scan also. We'll move back here. More rod storage. I can fit 10-foot, I can fit 12-foot rods up here. I got my lead rods up here right now, and my mono rods. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trolling rods on this side right now. Planer board, offshore tackle there. Down below, I have more trolling rods. Basically, I have 6 rods of everything, 6 lead core, 6 mono, and 6 fireline. But a bunch more trolling rods down there. You can fit 10-foot rods down below too. And then it goes for the same on the other side also. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rods up there. Those are all trolling rods, guys. And then down here, I could put more rods down here too. But I just have my stuff that I can easily grab, you know, my weights, stuff for fish, pliers, that kind of stuff. Extra line, always have extra line. What's this? Oh, slow death, extra slow death. So you can just quick change if you break off. Bottom bouncers, all kinds of stuff. And then back here I have my Yeti cooler. Carry this with. This is the goods. Sandwiches, crawlers, Coca-Cola, ice cold stuff. This cooler keeps ice cold forever. Then I have a little extra space in here, so I use all the space I can get. I put a little container in here. Show you here. My offshore tackle planer boards, I put them all in here so they're all contained. And then, you know, there's batteries and my battery chargers under there on board. My pumps. And then on this Warrior 2121, there's another access here. And then here's my beauty, my 350. This girl flies. We go about 60 miles an hour. And that's a Verado 4-stroke. And then we got the Mercury Kicker. And over here, we have a big, huge live well. There's no fish in it right now, but there's gonna be during tournament day. I run a track system on my boat, which is really nice. It's a Cisco fishing system, Cisco rod holders. You can slide them in, you can put any kind of accessory on these things, which is pretty cool. They have little levers. I'll show you on this one here. There's a lever here. You can tip it whatever way you want. If you want to turn it, you just lift up, turn. So it's a pretty nice deal. That's the quick tour of my boat. Hey guys, look for day number 6, or vlog number 6. It's my pre-fish day number 6. I'll do a truck tour. This was my boat tour. My truck tour, a lot of people have been asking how I have my truck set up. It's pretty cool. I got a really nice, neat truck vault that's set up for carrying all my tackle. The topper lifts up, so look for that tomorrow. Here's the outside of the boat. You just saw the inside. There's the beauty. I also run trim tabs on my boat, which is very nice. I will show you my truck tomorrow.
5 News, we got a little bit of a weather event going on here. Let's take a look outside the weather deck. Oh my God! Did you see that? Oh my God! Get out there, Baxter!